Are you going up to the ruins? Your timing is impeccable. I'm on a critical mission for the Mages Guild, and I need assistance. These ruins contain a powerful relic, King Aphren's sword. With all the chaos in this region, the ogres, these cultists, the sword is not safe. You're smarter than you look. Yes, I need to bring King Aphren's sword back to Wayrest. The supernal dreamers got here first, but it's actually a good thing. Their meddling awakened the spirits of this place, who killed every last one of them. Right again. Complicating matters further, King Aphren's sword was shattered into 3 parts. Legend says it can only be reforged in King Aphren's tomb. If you're brave enough to find the pieces and get them reforged, there will be a reward. I'm actually jealous, you know. I've always wanted to see the ruins of King Aphren's hold. All the stories I've heard about the sword, the hold, the king himself. I'd go along, but I have no stomach for fighting the spirits of the dead. Smart and perceptive. I suppose this could be of use to you. There should be monuments in the ruins. Hold this holy symbol and pray at any of the monuments, and it should summon a fallen hero to fight at your side. Nothing in magic is certain, but necromancy, despite its bad reputation, is generally predictable. At the same time, the dead of Aphren's hold might have more solidarity. Use at your own risk, I suppose. There are books about the subject, you know. We don't have time for a history lesson. To summarize, Aphren was a ruthless merchant king early in the First Era. He conquered many of his neighbors, quite infamous. There are no specific records of what occurred here, only vague references. King Aphren allegedly spent all his time at war. While he was away, his enemies apparently attacked Aphren's hold and killed everyone. The king himself died soon after. King Aphren's sword was sacred. He never let anyone else touch it. We don't know how it was shattered or even if it really has magical properties. It certainly sounds like it's worth studying, though. Honestly, that was a surprise. I was told it was a quiet place. I presume it was the supernal dreamers who disturbed the dead. Perhaps because they sought the sword, or perhaps they were only trespassing. Either way, they're all dead. My research suggests the 3 parts of the sword, the blade, the hilt, and the pommel, can be found in the 3 towers within the hold. Only King Aphren's spirit can reforge the sword. You must take the pieces into the king's tomb.
I am bound to your will. That sword. You loved it more than you ever loved me. When they came, they took us into the courtyard. I thought you would rescue us. Where were you? Why, Father? Why did you abandon us? Why did you let us die?
These are sacred grounds. My sacred grounds. They are not meant for the living. Are you the one who disturbs our rest? Where did you get those? Those are mine! None may touch those save for me. That blade, that hilt, that pommel. To hold them again. Please, give them to me. Yes, my precious sword. To wield it again would feel so good. I should never have shattered it. I must make it whole again. I must. Why do you have these? What did you want with them? It matters not. All that matters now is that I might restore it and hold it once again. There. The sword is whole again. It feels wrong, though. All wrong. Because it was my obsession with this weapon, and the war I waged with it that ruined all that I loved. My sweet daughter. While I fought to subjugate my neighbors, I left her here. They killed her, but it was my fault. Mira? You saw my Mira? My poor sweet child. I wronged her so. I worried that her spirit would not rest. I wanted to seek her out. I have been unable to enter her tomb, though. I did. Since the day I discovered what had happened, all I wanted was to beg her forgiveness. Even more than I wanted this damned sword. Perhaps now, though, perhaps I can make amends. Perhaps I can show her how sorry I am. You can help me. You can show her. You can tell her how sorry I am. If she sees the sword, maybe she will understand. Please, I beg you, give my daughter the sword. Yes, please do. Here, take it. Perhaps it will allow her to rest. Perhaps it will allow me to rest. Please, take my sword to Princess Mira at her crypt. I pray she forgives me. I cannot rest until she does.
I should curse you, mortal, for disturbing our rest, but my spirit has never been at peace. I've walked these ruins for centuries, cursing the king's name. My father in name, but never in action. He left me here to die. Actions speak louder than words. My father was always quick to make promises, but in the end, when it mattered, he was away at war when I needed him most. An apology can't change that. His sword? His most prized possession? His most sacred treasure? He never even let anyone touch it. Is this how he hopes to find redemption? Give it to me. I would like nothing more than to destroy it. Thank you. His connection to the sword is so strong, I can sense his energy. I remember, there was a time when I was a little girl and he made me feel safe. I could at least speak to him, I suppose.
The sword, the keep, the kingdom. All of it for you.
I forgive you, Father. I cannot describe the sensation, even as a spirit, of being back in my father's presence. Fate was cruel to us in life, but at long last we've both found peace. Thank you.
My sword is again broken, but this time for good, and for good purpose. She has forgiven me. You have healed a wound that was centuries old. Even the greatest empire is a desolate domain without the ones you love. I never learned that lesson in life, but I hope you have. May the Eight be with you, young traveler.
Triumphant, I hope. You certainly have been gone long enough. Wait a minute. Where's the sword? Could you please elaborate a little? I've waited here for quite some time with the expectation that you would bring me the sword. I think you owe me at least some explanation. You what? I've been researching this for months. I hiked all the way out here on my own, I should note. And now you tell me you gave my treasure to someone else? Next time, if I want something, I'm not hiring someone I meet on the road. Triumphant, I hope. You certainly have been gone long enough.